Bruno Fernandes!
Manchester United. Guys, welcome to the after party. It's Mick and Jarvis. Long time, Jarvis.
Yeah, long time no seen, but we are back. We are back with a vengeance and a victory. 3-0.
Booyaka 3-0. And guess what, Jarvis? You know, we saw Luton playing 4-4, and I was asking the question in the morning, like, you know, maybe we should ask them, where did you buy those shooting boots? You know what? In the last 2 games, we scored 7 goals, man. 7 goals, right? And today, 3-0. Barring that, David Moyes has never won at, away at Old Trafford. And today he got a little bit of a spanking, apparently, 3-0.
11 goals in the last 3 games, isn't
11 goals. Yes, true.
4 and 3.
Jarvis, what was so special about tonight's performance, in your opinion?
Well, it was a great win, but you know, I liked how Ten Hag set up his team. I think he played his strongest 11, as we expected, but he did some tactical tweaks. He got Casemiro firing. He did something really special, because we usually just invert with one of the fullbacks, but when we were in attack, he inverted with both Shaw and Dalot beside Casemiro. So Casemiro was more free to push up and be more aggressive. So he only left Maguire and Martinez in the back. So that's what I liked. We try something different, and that's what I've been addressing to Ten Hag and asking. Do something else. Don't just do the same regular 3-1-3-3 formation. Do something else. And now he did actually. And it worked. We got Casemiro cooking. That's what I saw.
Well, the thing is, Casemiro, he did the small things that you didn't see on the, from the eye test, but he was so good playing that destroyer role. Like, the toe poke that led to Højlund's goal was epic, right? It's something that Fred used to do, Jarvis. And at the end of the day, like, congratulations, Rasmus Hojlund, 21 years of age, he scored. And so happy for him, man. And that was on his wrong foot. And he played banjo on that right foot as well. He did a banjo, like, I scored on the wrong foot, like, but seriously.
Kim Larsen and the Gasolines. Yeah. If you know them, you know.
The Danish Kim Larsens? Yeah, Kim but Larsen. Listen. I know one band, and it's based on this thumbnail that I did today. It's New Kids on the Block, and why I call it New Kids on the Block? The kids delivered today, man. The kids delivered. Garnacho, a brace. Højlund scores again, consecutive. I think it's five goals now consecutive, right?
Yeah, 5.
And Kobbie Mainoo, it's like a Marvel character of the Invisible Man, just gliding, like, he's got his gliding detectors on, like, dropping shoulders here, cool and composed. Oh my God, this kid is so special. But we got a very special trio. Maybe it's the baby Trinity. Maybe it's too early to say, but you know what? This is the future, man. This is the future.
Yes.
But if you look at the table,
yeah,
the future looked bright, man. But if you look at the table, we jumped up to the 6th spot, right? Surpassing Westham. We needed this. Spurs bottled it with 2-2. Villa is Villa on 46 points. So what? We are 8 points away from 4th. And Liverpool today, man. Liverpool absolutely bottled it. I loved it. And Arsenal 3-1. My mate Alex called me straight after. Mate, did you see the game? And I said, Alex, did you see our game? No, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, but it was a good that Liverpool lost, because there's like some excitement in the top. We won't be challenging them. I heard people getting giddy on Twitter and something. We can still win the league. Get real. But now it's a close race between City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. They are both around the 50 point plus minus, I believe. So those 3 teams will be the top 3.
Yeah,
but we can still beat Aston Villa because we have Aston Villa and we have Spurs left.
We
So
do,
if we
yeah.
beat them ourselves, we can almost do this. So
Right,
now we
dude.
gotta be focused.
Do you think that this is the turning point? Do you think that this is the turning point? Something that Ten Hag's been speaking over and over again in the press conference, like, due to the injured players, excuses. But now we are starting to see solid formation in the back, solid formation in the midfield, and also a partnership up front as well, like, Højlund, Garnacho, and Rashford. Of course, Rashford today was a little bit, I don't know, he wanted to get into the party. He wanted to score as well. I can see that he was over
Yeah.
eager. He did a team performance at the end of the day, right?
He did, yeah, but he had one chance where he made the shot himself, but he should have passed it, squared it to Højlund. You could see it on Højlund. He was like, give me the ball, but he didn't. So yeah, I could see Rashford. He wanted to be in on the fun, but I think he looked quite good today.
Yeah.
He was quick on his feet. He was actually doing something with the ball, and what I also like, because it changed. Usually he receives the ball a little bit deeper on his flank, and he dribbles down towards the goal, but now he was a little bit higher, and when he got the ball, he went square into the field and then cut through the goal. So he had a different way of running, if you understand what I'm saying, and it suited him a lot better.
I think so. So do you think that he's more happier nowadays? Like, he's playing with a smile by the looks of it. Like, when you see the cameras panning in, he looks smiley, he looks happy. Everyone seems like the camaraderie is back, Jarvis.
It looks like it, but what song goes back in Rashford's mind?
Yeah.
The
The reason why I'm saying go on the lash and blow up some steam and listen to New Kids on the Block, because it's step by step, oh baby, because that's what we have to do, Jarvis. You know that 90s song, like, from the original boy band, the New Kids on the Block, right?
I know them.
Wasn't it Donnie Wahlberg, like step by step, oh baby? And that's what Manchester United has to do right now. We have the kids, we have to protect them, but we have to look step by step, game by game. And I'm getting giddy, right? This is like, exactly what we need to do. We as fans deserve this victory, like 2 in a row, 3 in a row, whatever, high scoring games. It's been far too deprived over the half of the season, but now, like, 15 games to go after this, we can only look by step, right? Game by game.
It's the way you have to think, game by game, and I heard in the press conference after the match that Ten Hag also mentioned those words. We have to take one game at a time, and it's too soon to look at the table in a way, but as long as we keep winning, it will look better on the table.
Yeah, soon to look at the table, but I always say that in February you start looking at the table, like, when it's 15 games to play. This is the famous Pep Guardiola quotes, like, the league doesn't start to shape until in February, and he's right. So excitement, like, 2 points off the top from Liverpool and Arsenal, and I don't want bloody Liverpool to win the league. I don't, and I really love that nutmeg, the 3-1 goal. Trossard and Meg Allison. I was like, yes. And you can see shiny teeth of Klopp going like, oh yeah, that was a good one, yeah, that was a good one. I don't care, I'm leaving anyway.
Wow.
Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in.
I want to say, Mick, that Arsenal actually deserved the win. They were the better team, so that's just how it is, and they look strong. For once, Arsenal win a game when that matters. They're always good before Christmas, but after Christmas they fall apart. They're known as the butlers, but now they won the top game that they had to win, so they're still in it.
Guys, it's not Coca-Cola bottling company, it's Arsenal bottling company. Arsenal.
Mick, you have to excuse me for 10 seconds. I'm just gonna pick up something and you can say hi to the VAR.
Yeah, of course, guys. Look, you know what, Jarvis is here picking up Arsenal bottles. Well, we are going to reach out and just check the VAR room, guys. We're not alone. It's just us gassing it up. Tell me, how do you feel? Let me go over the comments. I'm just so gassed, man. Really gassed. Lucky Singh is saying he's here. Byron Francis, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, listen, I set up the stream earlier today, and sheer coincidence, it happened to be 11th of February. That would be a very delayed, 1 week delayed post-match reaction. So sorry, Byron. Thank you for pointing it out. If it wasn't for you, I would not change it. Jarvis, Byron pointed it out because when I set the stream, I set for 1 week later.
Oh,
That's the post-match reaction show, isn't it?
living in the future.
Back to the future. Jolly Malmin is here to say Licha can be out for 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to talk about that. I'm gutted. Wow,
Yeah.
not good. I'm finished cleaning my kitchen thanks to Chelsea losing at home. Yeah, Chelsea bottling it to keep away a clean kitchen, but then oven. Yeah. Anyway, Jolly Malmin, big up for you. Lucky Singh is here. Let's see. Neil Driscoll is here. Yeah, we know the result in Disco. Arsenal 3, Liverpool full-time crazy game. Full-time Super Sunday, what we have today as well. Timmy is here. What up, Timmy? And who else is Mark? Producer Mark is here as well. Who do we have here as well? Looking back. Like, this is the way we're going to function today, guys. We're going to have some talking points. Once we're finished the talking points, ask the good questions, and we will round it up as well. And we'll continue as dynamics, right? Interaction. What else do we have? Rush Mainoo is here. What do you have to say? Anyone still saying Erik ten Hag out would like to know why? Good point.
That's a good question. That's a good question. But I like what I saw. As I said, I saw him tweaking a little bit with our formation. He got Casemiro going, and we have our best players back. Let's just face it. Casemiro and Licha, those two players are vital for this team. You can see it with the aggressivity, the fight, how they take charge of the game. Something different than, for example, Lindelof and McTominay. Something
100%
different.
There's different levels.
Yeah,
there's different levels. Yeah, I mean, I said it in the warm-up, Rush Mainoo as well. Like, I kind of understood the tactical change. Like, I thought, Jarvis, basically he wouldn't do any changes, but he did only one change, and that was actually taking out Varane for Maguire. And I kind of understood because we've been sucking on set pieces, and at the end of the day, they have one dangerous player on set pieces, James Ward-Prowse. But Prowse didn't do anything today because of the wind, I guess, as well, howling left, right, center. But Maguire did well. Maguire did superbly well today. I think there was one moment what sent me to the mental hospital, and that was the typical Maguire toe poke. And that was the one that Dalot was chasing and saving his ass at the end of the day. So that was a big one. That was a good save from Dalot. Yeah,
he had. I would say he had two defensively key tackles, and one was a pass that he stopped in a vital second, and the other one was his sliding tackle. So Dalot had a great game, and I would actually say that was one of the talking points. But I would actually say that Dalot looks good in the inverted fullback role. I've been critical to it before, but this game he looked really good. I think he took that role really well, and I would say at the moment, my statement is he's our best two-way player.
He is. And if you hold my coffee or beer, whatever you're drinking, pin back your ears, say cheers. It's Sunday anyway. We're going to go to work tomorrow. But, Dalot, first and foremost, regarding Erik ten Hag, I always stated that I am not out. I'm not in. I'm all about performance, right? For me, I put him in the doubt category because I want him to do well. I want him to sort of like change it up, same with the team. And now I would like to see the Ten Hag outers. If we kind of go game by game and winning, the tune would change. I think so. Yeah. Regarding what you said with Dalot, my opinion today was a disciplinary zonal Dalot, right? Meaning he knew his position. He was instructed, only go bomb forward when you need to. So he can gallop when it comes to the byline, and with the half line, he can go run forward. But it was more of being a disciplinary. Same with Luke Shaw on the left-hand flank as well. You didn't see much Luke Shaw going forward and doing overlaps because I think that was instructed. But when they did, boy, it worked.
Yeah. I just want to say to people, because I will share the Twitter link so people can just retweet the promo for our show on Twitter. Yeah. That will be nice if you can just push the link, press retweet, and come back here. That will be fantastic because we need to promote the show and let people know that we are live.
We are live. We're live and kicking always. I mean, we're doing a little bit different today because normally, yes, that's the retweet link. If you have Twitter, retweet. And by the way, Jarvis, what else do you need to do if you're watching the show? Like, kind of, like it's free.
You have to like and
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yes, 100%.
Always.
Like and subscribe always. It helps the algorithm of, we're just a smaller channel fighting the goldfishes and all them, you know what I mean? So
We need help. We need help.
like, so your thumbs up helps us 100%, guys. Jarvis,
Mhm.
let's talk
Yes,
about
Mick.
Højlund. Right.
Yes.
Can we talk about Højlund?
Rasmatas. You know, that
let's
kid, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So Højlund's fantastic goal today, I mean, he took it on the wrong foot though, but that is it's a collaboration with Casemiro doing that. We're going to talk about Casemiro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Casemiro's role was to protect Kobbie Mainoo, but at the same time being the destroyer and break up play. So he did that fantastic anticipation, which led to Højlund. And nobody expected Højlund to go that far. Like, he did a couple 1-2s, like, dropping shoulder and took it on the right foot. Talk to me about that goal, man. How difficult is it to score such a beautiful goal on your wrong foot? Apparently, he's two-footed, right?
Yeah, who would have thought? I couldn't believe my eyes. He was so composed in that moment. First of all, as you mentioned, Casemiro winning back the ball by being aggressive. He was first on that ball. He wanted that ball. No one was going to stop Casemiro on that ball. He just, this is my ball, and he won it. Højlund, composed, dragged them to the left, took him to the right, shot it in the goal. What a finish with his wrong foot, and his celebration with his foot up, playing the guitar.
The guitar.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. We had a lot of match-going fans that this part of our panel that were there. Like, apparently they went mental. Like, Vicky, she had her birthday. Actually, her birthday is on Wednesday, by the way. Vicky, if you're watching, hello, Vicky, happy birthday. She had a corporate box. She had a cake. She was there with the son. She must be over the moon as well watching this, right? Lillis United, Case legs are gone long. Casemiro's legs are gone, perhaps. But Casemiro did play a part when he came in. But I want to talk about Casemiro. Like, 2 years left on his contract. Yeah. I'd say keep. Like, don't let Casemiro. He's still like the experience. We still have young players, and we need that experience in the midfield. Plus, we have Amrabat also that was sitting on the bench. But what was so special about Casemiro's performance today? Like, it was more of a defensive break-up play, anticipation. I mean,
no. It wasn't more about defensive, but also going forward. His passing foot. He was spreading them all over the place. He was fantastic. He was taking charge. You can even see Casemiro fighting with Bruno because Casemiro wanted to go forward. He wanted to attack. Bruno dropped down, received the ball, and doing like this. And Casemiro, what do you mean like this? We are not slowing down. We are attacking. And you can see Casemiro, and he meant it. Today, he wanted to create something. And I liked that side from Casemiro.
Yeah, I can see, like, Welsh Girl 68 saying Cass has to stay. And, I agree with you, Cass, as well. Like, Welsh Girl, I agree he has to stay. Lee Parker said Deloy saved us for the last-ditch tackle. Rush Mainoo saying Mainoo going off was precaution, and he was holding his hamstring and the end. But listen, Casemiro has always been a slow starter, right? We've seen that at Real Madrid. We've seen that with Manchester United, and some people call him chubby, like, because he has got a big face, but when he actually takes off his shirt, he's got a six-pack, right? But he's a slow starter, and it is like a cold engine. You don't rev it straight away. You go slowly. But this is the nature of Casemiro, right? And this is going back to what you originally start with, like, what you started with, that we are kind of back. The balance is back, right?
Yeah.
If I judge this performance, I would say that my only concern was how do we do second half? Are we going to be applying the same pressure, the same composure for 95 minutes? And the answer was, yes, we did. And I'm proud of that.
Yeah. we kept our composure. We kept because the last game we also won that game, but we let the other team back into the game, and luckily we were better this time. We knew how to handle the ball. We were more in control, and big part of it was Casemiro. He was fantastic today, as you mentioned, and Ten Hag mentioned it on the press conference that the Casemiro, he needs a couple of games to come into form.
Yeah.
And we could see it. I think this was his third start in a row. And now he's getting back into last year's form, and that will help us immensely. We know that he can drag this team over the line because he's a winner. He's been winning with Real Madrid, Champions Leagues, La Ligas, you name it, and he won't take failure for nothing. He will win. That's
Okay.
Casemiro.
Casemiro is fine. Ivo Bosic, he's not dead yet. What Ivo Bosic is saying. But listen, that comes with the next question to you then, right?
Yeah.
We know that we always say that mind the trap. We mind the gap, actually, mind the trap, which is Moyes' trap, right? We fell into the trap in London Stadium. I think that Ten Hag studied it, and I think the pivotal in this midfield was actually Casemiro, right? Because they played three in the back. 3-4. What did they do? 3-4-2-1 kind of thing. With Bowen was kind of, I didn't see much of Bowen, but I think we controlled them pretty well 1-for-1 in the midfield, because Dallo was tucking in, fullbacks was tucking in, everyone was providing support. That was the way I saw it. I thought that Casemiro was quite pivotal in that midfield that allowed us to play,
Yeah, he was. But it's a team effort today. Casemiro, he just set the tone with the aggression, backed up by Martinez, the same aggression, and suddenly you can see Maguire with his aggression, and you can see even Rashford, as someone mentioned, Rashmano, he tracked back today, and everybody was trying their best, and that is what we expect and want to see as Man United fans. This is why people support this club, because we never give up, we never die, and now we could see it.
We can never die. 100%. Guys, please, we will get to your, if you have any questions right now, maybe I should do a poll, like, how did you rate Casemiro? I did a little bit of a 10 minutes, like, my reaction earlier, because I was restless. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I did my player rating kind of way. And I gave, actually, my man of the match was actually going to Garnacho, but it was close call between Rasmus, who's just gifted 10 membership. That's the man of the match. Here we go. Madness has started. The madness has started.
My God!
Listen, Rasmus just gifted, the legend just gifted 10 membership, and the ones that got gifted membership was Harun Shamin was gifted a membership, man. Big T, Mr. T got gifted a membership. Simon Davis, Manchester 7, Stu Ace, Anthony Harrison, Luke Johnson, Terence Stevens, and Kathleen Hensel as well. That's new names I've never seen before. Big up Kathleen as well. And thank Rush Mainoo for the memberships in the chat below. And I want to sort of kind of give a little bit of a connotation about this. When you're being gifted a membership, we really appreciate everyone that's gifted. But, it's so little every month, and it's so important for a small channel like us. If you continue your membership, it's only like 99 cents, you get 99 cents, so you support this channel, and we make heaps of contents every day, and we're going to start doing more members content as well. So I really appreciate it if you kind of make that little note and support this channel. Thank you so much, Rush Mainoo. Big up. Listen, at the end of the day, bless you, God bless you. We are Glory Manchester United. We are a fan channel. We have so many amazing community people from all around the world. We have Australia, we have Macedonia, we have China, Thailand, Norway, you name it, Canada in the house as well. So big up to you, and thank you, Rush Mainoo. You're a legend, man.
Rush Mainoo, yeah, the legend, Rush Mainoo. Watch Rush Mainoo's Twitter account on because he always have the latest transfer news.
100%. You're a legend, guys. And also, we do run a what do you call it? If you have Telegram, the link is in the video description. If you want to join the Telegram VAR room, we call this VAR room because you guys are video assistant reference. Without you, there's no content. Jarvis, I want to move to the next question, man. Right? Is top 4 close? Can we reach it? I mean, 8 points. We're now climbing up to 6th. We have Spurs on 44, Villa on 46. We're on 38.
Yeah.
Is it plausible if you would just think about, like, we have FA Cup, we can go all the way into the FA Cup final. Can we turn this around? Footballing gods.
Yeah, if you bring the table back, I just want to study it a little bit. As you can see, we are on 38 points, and Spurs and Aston Villa are on 44 and 46 points. But the good thing is we have Spurs and Aston Villa left. So if we win our game against them, there's still a chance. But it's not a big chance, but there's still a chance, and we just have to keep winning. So it's important. But do you know, will 5th give us Champions League next year, or is it only top 4?
You might do.
Can anyone confirm, or is it just like it could be if the results go our way?
Depends on, there's some tricky rules, right? 5th can give you Champions League, but I don't really know. If anyone knows in the VR room, please let us know as well, because as a community, we're interested to understand. Otherwise, 5th will give you Europa League, but if you win the FA Cup, you also automatically qualify into Europa League, and we don't want to be in Europa, right? Guys, let us know in the VR room, is 5th giving us the Champions League this season?
Yeah, Malmin comes in and say, I think the new format of the champions have been scratched, so only the top 4 will get Champions League next season.
Really? Oh, okay.
Well, then we have to beat Villa, and we have Villa coming up next game, so it's a must win.
It's a must win,
because if we lose that game, it's 9 points, and we are done. There's no chance in.
So hang on, you say we are playing Spurs as well?
Yeah, don't we have Spurs left? Yeah, I think
we already played
next.
Villa. Villa away then.
I will check. Check.
Villa away. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I don't know if this is. Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought we played Spurs twice already, and maybe there was a League Cup as well.
The fixtures. Yeah, you're right, Mick. We don't have Spurs left. But we have Villa next, Luton, Fulham, and then we have Manchester City on 3rd of March. So there's a big month coming up, and we have to just keep winning.
Yep. So Stu Wally, big up Stewie. How you doing, my friend? You will see Stewie tomorrow, I guess, right? He says, we got a big chance on top 4 if we turn over Villa and stay concentrated for the remaining of the season. Concentration is key, right? Big up, Stu, right? We already played Spurs twice, according to what Charlie's saying as well. And Footy Live is here. Tommy, how you doing, mate? Villa, Liverpool, City, Arsenal still play all teams. Like Villa, Liverpool, City, Arsenal still to play of all the teams. We have to play them. Villa, Liverpool, City, Arsenal. We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah, well, as long as there's hope, we just have to keep playing and winning every game. That's our only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Keep on winning.
Yeah, keep on swimming. What's Rashmana saying? Additional places will go. Yeah, this is about Champions League, I think it was. Additional places will go to 2 nations out of Germany, Italy, Spain, England. This means that the team who finished 5th in the Premier League this season could automatically qualify for the Champions League.
Could. Yeah, it depends on the ratings, the ranks.
Yeah, but man, guys, we can just like live on hopes and could. We should just go for it, like pedal to the metal, right? We shouldn't live on just could results. Which is Manchester United. You just do you, right? From now on, just game by game, stay cool, composed. Play what you did today, and just I think we are starting to find the patterns of play right now. I think today I'm starting to see like, okay, I can understand the style of play right now, because the way Ten Hag wants to play, you need the right personnel, and the right personnel seems to be there right now. But the only concern I have is bloody Casemiro. No, not sorry, Martinez. Is it a knee?
Yeah. Let's hope it's not serious. But the first reports that came out was maybe he's out for the rest of the season. So we will know more. When it comes to knee injuries, it's very difficult because the knee swells up and they can't do any. They can't search. What do we call it? Investigate it before the swelling goes down. So we just have to wait 1 week, 2 weeks, and maybe we know more. But he won't be back in at least 3 weeks, I would say.
It's a blow, man. It's like, he's finally getting back. Yeah. He had one failed surgery, one failed healing. He had to do another one, came back, started to cook again. And this happens. Such damn unlucky. Our season has been like such an unlucky season. Damn.
Yeah.
But still, Varane can still play there, right? Varane can play.
Yeah, this is the question. I'm not sure. Are we going to that question, or have you planned?
No, you can replace
who will replace Martinez? That's the thing, because he will be out at least for 2 to 3 weeks, but I believe it will be more. So the question is, who will replace Martinez? Will it be Maguire, Evans, Lindelof, Luke Shaw, or Varane? Who will play?
Yeah, guys, let us know in the comments, who do you think will replace Martinez if he's out for 3-4 weeks? My logical answer to you, Jarvis, is what we did last season. Play Shaw.
I agree with that, but I really liked what I saw from Shaw today on left back.
Yeah,
he brought something new because he was moving up and he was tucking in. He was a little bit inverted when we were attacking. So
shit. Okay,
it's always a compromise.
Tom comes in here to say Lisandro Martinez is looking likely to be out for this season, and an early indication state that he might need personal rehabilitation with the medical experts. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know.
It's the name of the game. Injuries is the name of the game. It happens, but it could have been avoided because Kufal, why was he couldn't win the ball. He was just trying to rough up Martinez. So it was,
you calling
so unnecessary.
Man, I call him cow fall. Like it was like heavy as a cow fell on his knee, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jarvis and Mick, what are your thoughts on cow fall purposely falling on Lisandro? Did he purposely fall?
Yeah. Well, it was just one of those. It was a duel, but he should have just stopped.
You can take back to preseason as well, when we played Real Madrid in the States, and when I don't know who fell on Kobbie Mainoo's ankle, and that was it. It's an accident. An accident, right? This is football, and it happens, right? Hopefully, Evan, what Ivo Bosic is saying, like, we're going to go to your comments as well. It will be Maguire, Varane, then Evans when Varane needs rest, but also Lindelof is back, to be honest. So we got covered, but it's just the way we want to play, right? If we want to play out from the back. So this guy is so cool and composed and can play and hold up the play and spin out the pressure. Who else can do that? Luke Shaw, Lindelof, Varane, getting old. Lindelof, okay, nah. So maybe we just have to adjust our style of play then in the back.
But you could see it today when we were trying to play out from the back, because West Ham was aggressive. They were pressing us high, and every time Maguire had the ball, he took it with him to the corner flag and hoofed it up. So he wasn't part of the building out from the back in a good way. So he's limited. Maguire. I'm talking about not Varane, but Maguire. Maguire today, he had a brilliant game. He's so aggressive. He was on his front foot. He was breaking the ball in front of the attacker all the time, and that was really good. But when we are trying to play out from the back, he's limited, and
he's limited,
and we will see it again if he starts over and over again, because it hinders our way in dominating the opposite team and keeping possession. 100%. So in 100%. A way, it's not good that Martinez is injured. No.
100%. No, today we saw Warrior Martinez, like, he's going 100% in all duels, covering. Jesus, I missed him. Like, I can honestly say that I don't really never been player FC, but he's one of my favorite players ever since he came to United. Like, what he offers, So guttering. But as you said, Jarvis, the swelling has to come down, and then you have to do an MR scan to see the ligaments. What's broken and not broken, right? Anyway, we need Shaw as a centre back and get Malacia back ASAP. But also we have Willie Kwambala as well, potentially.
Yeah, we forgot about Kwambala. I like Kwambala. He's good. And he's young, and he will suit this new kids on the block thing, because we need some young attackers, young defenders too.
Yep. Tommy is saying here it's expected that Erik ten Hag will play Luke Shaw as left centre back alongside Varane when Malacia is past fully fit and return at left back position. Good one. Good one. I haven't been able to caught any press conference, to be honest. So, I didn't see Erik ten Hag's press conference, but did he beam like a smile and say, finally, yes? But at the same time, fuck.
No, I think Ten Hag was happy, but he talked a lot about Garnacho and Højlund. But he mentioned the injury, and he didn't look optimistic. So it's a setback, but we just have to deal with it. One injury is, with the amount of injuries we have had this season, one injury we can handle it. We can.
Like you're saying, he's saying, Marcel. You mean Jesus Christ? Martial. No. Malacia, it must be. You're messing with my dyslexic eyes. Malacia helped Shaw Maguire head out of defense. I don't even understand that, man. Lee Parker, anyway, come back with your questions. Well, Lee Parker, results have been going our way. We just need taking advantage. Yeah. Lady Fortuna is back, right? We need this. As a fans, we needed these results. Like, we need to feel positivity again, right? Now, I put my hand up. Like, it's been mentally frustrating for myself as well, because hey, we're going to make content. We're going to sit here, do post-match reaction, pre-match shows, news. And it's not easy when it's not going the team's way, right? So,
yeah.
But you always have to find the positivity at the end of the light of the tunnel. The expert one that has been keeping the foot up with positivity is Mark, to be honest. Producer Mark. And that's like, Mark, what frogs are you licking? What kind of gummy bears is it? You know what? Yeah, He's sending me a message today. It's like, Mick, can you see we're cooking now? I told you so. I told you so. It's like, Mark is a Ricky of United Stand. What's going on, man? What are you? Oh, okay. All right. It's time. It is time to play. Oh, my God. Oh. Rushman again comes in with another 10 Hag. Ten Hag, and who has been gifted memberships today. Let me see again. Oh my God. Big up for Rushmano. You're a force of kindness that never stops supporting this channel. FH did it, was gifted a membership. Grace Picken was also gifted a membership. Mark Nangle, Peter Reds, David Hales, Paul Hogan from Crocodile Dundee, must be, right? Is it Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee? That's not a knife. This is a knife.
This is a knife.
Watch out for the snake. Yes, Paul Hogan actually was gifted a membership. And John Doe. Crocodile Dundee must be, right? Yeah, John Doe as well. And Gavlar Telwell. Sorry if I slaughtered your name, but Galvar was actually gifted a membership. And Eye in the Sky, long time, buddy. Long time Eye in the Sky also gifted a membership. Rushy, you are a bloody legend. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
2 thumbs up, Rushmano.
3 thumbs up. If you're an octopus, all thumbs up. 8. How many tentacles does an octopus have? 8 arms?
8.
6? I don't know.
8.
Calamari?
8.
Yeah. 8 thumbs up if you're a calamari. Rush, your legend. Thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, moving on. Let's talk about Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno.
Yeah.
What role do you first think? Tell me your views on Bruno. Did he perform well today?
Tell me the feeling of being Bruno. I don't know. Bruno Fernandes, I never put criticism of Bruno for some reason. I know there's a lot of, I'm tired of this Bruno debate. Like, Bruno is Bruno. when you give him the free range of role, what he does, he creates, but he does this madness, Hollywood passes, gives the ball away. But I think in overall, in today's team performance, there was room for in Bruno, and I think he did quite well. But he wasn't that influential. He didn't have that many assists and stuff like that. But I think he was more disciplined by Ten Hag to do his role, like, because of their midfield. They were kind of overflooding with 4 in the midfield, actually playing 4-2-6 in the midfield almost, right? So it was a little bit difficult to, unlock that low block. But we did 3 goals, man. What did you think, Jarvis?
Yeah, Bruno, he was, I would say, okay. He had an okay game. But for me, it's like a little bit positional problem, because he wants to be the catalyst. He wants to be involved in everything we do. He wants to be a part of every attack. So he takes up a lot of space. And today he was dropping down into Casemiro's area over and over again. So that was a kind of a problem, because I would like, especially in the first half, and I would like Bruno to be more disciplined and keep his number 10 position a little bit higher up and wait for the ball. But he gets impatient and drop down and wants to receive and take the ball himself, because he usually don't trust the midfielders with McTominay, for example, playing in that role. But now we have Casemiro, who actually can pass the ball forward. So he adjusted a little bit in the second half, but again, he needs to be more disciplined.
Yeah, and I can read a comment by SPK saying Bruno has Rashford genetics. The guys never seem to get injured. All the matches he's played the past year without getting injured. And it's so true, like, that he's been blessed. And he never gets injured. That's good genetics. But that doesn't mean that, he takes good care of his diet, his training, his sleep, his nutrition. That's professional, right? Bruno is still important, what SPK is saying to United, as much as we criticize him at all times. Yeah, 100% agree. Juddy Sports is coming in here with the latest update as well to say, please, United fans, check out Brian Sutter's MD channel. After this live, he did a video on Lisandro Martinez injury and covers sports injuries on his channel. Juddy, thank you so much. It's been a while, my friend. If you can paste a link in the chat here as well, where people can find a video, that'd be great as well. Super. Man, I think Bruno Fernandes, I mean, he was a January Sunday. He's the only one that kind of had a no-brainer, like, he just came in, understood what Premier League was all about. He slotted in right fine, and he has never looked back since, right? Okay, the Hollywood passes, but when they come through, just magical, right? So I'm saying let Bruno be Bruno. Like, if you have a solid foundation behind him, like a double pivot like Kobbie Mainoo, what we saw with Casemiro, then Bruno can be Bruno, right? Or Eric, that role, right? We still have to, in consideration, taking Mason Mount in, that's been injured, coming back as well. But Bruno is pivotal for this team, although his captaincy can be arguable, like, But I didn't see him being petulant today. I didn't see him moan. So it was more of a solid performance today to man on.
Yeah, I will say what I liked. I saw after the game, after the ref blew the whistle, Bruno walked to Garnacho. And it was almost like Bruno took his arm around Garnacho and talked about the game. And they were really like analyzing what happened. And that's what I would like to see from a captain. It was a good captain thing to do. When a youngster plays a good game and score a couple of goals, it's up to the captain to tell him, okay, you scored a couple of goals, but this is how we have to improve. We talk football now. You have to do your runs, blah, 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 blah. Because the first 5 to 10 minutes after a game, when your mind is 100% focused on the game, it's a good time to analyze and improve and think forward. So that's was really well from the captain. Yeah.
Maybe it's how old is Bruno now? There was rumors that Saudi wants him in the summer. Like, they're willing to pay big money, but the question is, does he want to go? Because he looks 29. Like he loves Manchester United.
He's 29, by the way.
29.
Yeah.
So, how many years can we get out of Bruno?
I would say 5 years, 5 more years.
Yeah, he's like a physical.
Yeah.
He's like Juddy Sport was saying, he's a physical specimen. Like, good genetics, never gets injured. Perhaps he will play to 35. You don't know.
And
But
he's small and he's light in his body. He doesn't weigh much. So I think he's the kind of player that if he avoids injury, he can play up until
yeah,
33 to 35
yeah, Jolly
on the
Manmin
top
is also
level.
Jolly is also pointing out that there was another injury in this game, and there was Areola head injury, which was not overlooked and should have been precautionary to be honest in the first place, because there was a head injury.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but the medical staff should take that 100% serious, because you can fall down on the pitch with the bleeding inside the brain.
Hmm.
If you play on with the concussion. So they should be really careful. And another thing, you saw Martinez today. He walked off, and the medical team checked him out. He went on the field again, played for 5 more minutes, and then he,
That was stupid. That was stupid.
yeah,
But is there
he,
more that the players saying that I want to play? Let me in,
yeah,
because
but
you
it's
still
not
have
up to
the.
the player. When you have the all the adrenaline in your body, you don't feel any pain. That's
Yeah.
that's just the way it is. It's not
Somebody
up
was
to the
asking.
player.
No, but I think you play the game, I play the game, and
Yeah,
you're full of adrenaline, so you don't feel it right. So you just want to go, let me back in, and when you come in, oh shit, this is not working. Um,
I played with concussion, and
yeah,
that's one time I played, and I went into a aerial duel, and it was a big guy, and he backed on me and he landed on me. So I was just like
yeah.
crushed. I stood up, like, shake it off and run it off, and I played
Okay, we have some good
45
news
minutes.
here.
But the 45 minutes was like
Oh,
everything was a fog. So it's really serious, and I didn't know until the after the game, because I couldn't quite remember what happened.
no, Jesus, it was like a bad hangover, wasn't it? Like a
Yeah, yeah.
tequila in Belfast. Anyway, we have a super chat from Jonathan Lilber. Big up. We're gonna read your super chat very soon. We're gonna add a point to that, because would it made a difference if he went off in the first instance, or it would be the same? Because apparently this guy stuttered, and the MD said there might be a grade 1 strain because the foot wasn't planted, so it saved it from force, so it might be not so bad, right? This is from producer Mark posting it here. If you can bring that up in the comments. Jonathan Liljeborg, big up, mate. This guy stuttered. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically bring that up again. We will see. Share that with community, Mark. Said it might be a grade 1 strain because his foot wasn't planted, so it saved it from the force.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically what you say, if you planted your foot and he fell on it, it would be worse. So your foot wasn't really planted, but it was kind of like I don't know how to explain it, like a jerk kind of thing. But imagine if you had your foot cemented on the ground, that would be totally different. Anyway, big up Jonathan Liljenberg with the super chat. You deserve a toot and you deserve a
Super chat, super chat, super chat.
Super chat.
Yeah, big up Jonathan Liljeberg coming out with a super chat. My brother from another mother, Swedish crown 20. Where was Surgeon or Brailsword? Did somebody see them? I didn't even look. Did you?
No.
Marginal
No.
percentage. That comes out to somebody also asked the question regarding SPK. Let me just bring up SPK. Bruno could be the reason if we don't win the league. Yeah, no. There was, I think somebody asked the question regarding the ratification, because apparently we were supposed to find out in the beginning of February right now regarding Ineos if they're approved or not. So it's been dead silence. We don't know anything as of yet. So for me, they are just there as a visitors, giving it a little bit of head start. But what if it doesn't fall through? We don't know yet.
Yeah, no, it will fall through.
It will go
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, I don't want
It
to
will go
speculate on that. But
I don't want.
I would just want to, you mentioned Jonathan Liljenberg, and Jonathan Liljenberg is one of the VAR panelists who have retweeted the show. So thank you, Jonathan Liljenberg. And we have
Okay.
also Luan France, who have retweeted the show. And who
Luan.
else do we have? Mick Ruby, Jarvis Cocker has retweeted, of course.
Yeah, there was Stephen Welsh. Big up, Stephen. I kind of, you know me, I say step hen. Sorry, man. Dyslexic. Stephen Welsh.
Steven,
Yeah. When will the 29% Ineos confirmation be announced? We don't know yet, but I know they have a voting for the B shares for the New York Stock Exchange minorities and stuff like that. So I voted no because I own shares, Class A shares. Been owning Class A shares for a while. So I voted no. I did you receive an email as well to vote?
Yes, but I
Did you
didn't vote. No,
You didn't vote. Abstain?
No.
You bastard.
I didn't.
said no.
I didn't vote.
Fuck you, Glazes. You're not gonna get my vote, man. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it, guys. And listen, Rashford looks good again. A night in the lash, Belfast, tequila.
Yeah.
The voodoo doctor seems to be there like a bartender. She apparently served him tequila all night long, and perhaps my suggestion was maybe we should sell the whole team like for one night out, like in tequila shots.
Yeah, but you know the story with Clough and Nottingham Forest before the Europa
Clough,
League Champions League final with
he
Nottingham
won the
Forest.
lash.
Yeah, he sent all the team out to drink and party the day before the final.
Yeah, release some
Sometimes
nerves.
works. Yeah,
It works. Blow some steam. Blow out some steam. 42
Brian
likes, guys. Brian Cloth. 42 likes, guys. And I don't know how many are watching. I'm not keeping tabs. We have brilliant Stephanie here. Griffith. He's always in every moderating channel I've seen. Big up, Stephanie. I love you, Stephanie. You're the best. Keeping the counts. Get those likes up. It's the Minshew Memorial as well. It's Rasmus Hojlund's birthday. And it's not Jarvis' birthday. It's not my birthday. But we're doing here. We are here for you guys. So it's what is it? 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm sitting, mate. 3 o'clock in the morning. So big up, smash that like button right now, right here. Big up, dynamic duo, Mick and Jarvis. It's not that often that me and Jarvis sits here and talk shit like we used to do. You know, we had a big discussion yesterday. Jarvis, I miss you. Yeah, I miss you too, bromance. Now we're here.
Yeah. But we planned and we try to go a little bit back to the old style of Mick and Jarvis. So I hope you like it. And if you like it, remember to hit the like and subscribe to the channel.
You can go back to the old videos. We used to be like, Maverick and Goose from Top Gun, right?
Playing air guitar all the time. Headbang.
We did opening the show playing head guitars, that was cool. Red Rasmus rocks. But we're talking about Rashford. So basically, tequila rinsed his system, and you said yes, fine. But still, we talked about in the beginning statement of the show as well, but regarding Rashford, and he wanted to get into the party as well, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, we need firepower, and I saw it last game that he was talking to Højlund, and they seem to get this understanding of each other's run, the link-up play, and assist each other. So I'm happy to see that. And the front three looks like it's still going to remain going forward. Rasmus, Højlund, Garnacho on the right, and Rashford. It comes down to Amad Diallo. Why is he still on the bench? What happened? And why doesn't Ten Hag wants to play him?
Yeah, that's a good question. Before we go to the Amad Diallo question, I just want to bring up a couple of stats when it comes to Rashford and why I rate him in today's game. He had 2 shots and he played the full 90. That's okay. And he had 70% pass accuracy. That's okay for a creative player. 70% is where they should be. He had 44 touches, so he was involved in the game. He had 3 out of 5 dribbles, so that's 60%. But he only had 5 dribbles. He usually have like 7 to 9 dribbles each game. So today he wasn't too focused on taking on his man all the time. But what I really liked, he won 4 out of 7 ground duels. That's 50%. And 50% of the aerial duels. So he actually did a good defensive job for the team, and that's what I like from Rashford. So he has to keep it up and graft a little bit more. And this is what we saw today.
But a good sign on Rashford is a happy Rashford when he starts smiling again. Then you know the kid is coming back, right? 100%. Listen, we have bloody super chats here. Alien Tenno is back from the bus. Apparently, he's been going to the match, and I think he's just back. Alien Tenno with a £2 super chat. And big up, Peter. Big up. You know what? We try to do this, call-in show from Old Trafford. Every time we try to do that, we say the Glazers are so poor they can't even upgrade. They didn't even pay the Wi-Fi settings bills at Old Trafford. So we have to call him up on WhatsApp and have to play it like this. So big up Pete as well. He said
Big up,
Steph
Pete.
does more work than it. No, I'm not gonna read that. Be
No, no.
nice. Have a Stella. Stephanie, don't take that personally. You know it's Peter. It's only Alien Tenor. Big up for your super chat and donation. What else do we have here?
Yeah.
Here's it.
Ooh.
A stat for you.
Yeah,
Good one.
United form since Christmas. 3-2 win, 2-1 loss, 2-0 win, 2-2, 4-2, 4-3, 3-0. So yeah, it's
See?
better. It's better.
coming
It's
back.
better. But I always look at how we play. I look at the attitude of the players, how hard they work, and how they perform. And I have seen a big progress in the last couple of games. We had a brilliant first half last game when we won 4-3, and today I think we had a good full 90 minutes. So the progress is there.
It is there. It is
Yeah.
there.
We want to go back to Ahmad. You asked the question of Ahmad, but I jumped over the question
I
with
did.
Ahmad.
I mean,
I see SBK comes in and say Ahmad will get his chance. Garnacho had to wait for his chance, and he took it.
100%.
So that's true. So maybe we shouldn't be impatient with Ahmad. So what's your opinion, Mick?
Listen, my opinion is following. We know our fan base. We are very impatient. We have zero patience. We have like a short fuse, right? So
I want it now.
you want to know. You got your. It's not like you need a long fuse, guys. Otherwise you will come too fast. Yeah, boom. You know what I mean? Rush Mainoo sent me a beautiful Telegram message that, it's basically Fabrizio Romano saying this is fake news. But apparently he asked Ten Hag to go for a loan because he wanted to play more. So he asked to go for Sutherland, right? But Ten Hag said, no, I need you. So looks like Ten Hag has a plan, right? And yeah, we bought him like 2 years ago from Atalanta, 35 million euros, I think. So he's a talent. We've seen what he can do at Sunderland, but unfortunately, I think Ten Hag was counting on him in the preseason. Him and Kobbie Mainoo was the upcomings from the academy to play. Unfortunately, he got his injury. Now he's back. So it's not about just rushing him in, slowly embedded him. I think he will get his chance sooner or later. Where he's going to play Jarvis, I don't know. Where do you think he will play? In the middle? Right?
I would
False
like to
number
see
9.
Ahmad in the 10 position. Yeah,
in a
because I think he's more of a baller. I think his technique is brilliant. His pace is not his biggest attribute, but he's more technical. So I believe he could play in the 10. But in the his first try will be on the right because Garnacho will need a rest at some time, and same with Rashford. So. We will see, but I hope I liked what I saw when he came on the last 5 minutes against I don't know three matches ago. Who did we play against?
Yep,
4 matches ago.
Ivo Bosic is saying here basically Ahmad is never playing under Voldemort. So yeah, Ivo, well, let's just hold the powder dry. Let's not have this short fuse, my friend, because the bomb will blow up anytime. So I believe I can hear what you're saying. Just let him go to Sunderland for game time. That window is closed, my friend. So there's no loan to go anywhere. So when the club has a plan in terms of development, all we can have to do is just, we can be critical, ask the question, but I believe you will get some game time sooner or later. FA Cup be introduced potentially in the next game as well. What Stephanie Griffin say? Youngster were great today. Mainoo, Garnacho. 18 years old Mainoo, 19 years old Garnacho, Rasmus 21 did us proud. An emotional day, almost 66 years ago since the darkest day in Munich. Yeah, big up. Yeah. Don't forget that. Never forget. And the thing is, the beautiful scene, what I saw today, made me cry. They jumped off on the fence. That was a Photoshop moment. There was a Photoshop when the kids jumps up, sits on the fence, and they hug each other. That was like the mini Trinity, right? It was like the mini Trinity. You just polarize it, and there was a snapshot moment, and I just have to use it in my thumbnail today. And I call it the new kids on the block. And that's it. I'm nostalgic. Coin it,
Yeah.
Mick. Coin it. Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, Rushmano, the Busby Babes would be proud today. 100%. They look down and they saw this performance. I'm really proud of them, you know. Who would have thought that kids would come in and make a season? This is the United way. Like, you know, you're good enough, you're old enough. That's the thing, right? And always Ten Hag, I read a comment today that he said, like, you know, I'm always here to play the youth, develop youth. And if you look at what they did at Ajax, he just used to work with youth as well, bring them up. So maybe this is the new way. Maybe there is a plan. Maybe there is. But that we have all these loanies, right, that he didn't want to sell. You know, we have Alvaro Fernandez, Benfica, bring him back in the summer. You know, Garnacho.
Hannibal, Pelestri.
I don't know. I don't think Hannibal will make the cut. Isaac. Yeah, Isaac is a buyback, right? I don't know what it was.
I don't know. I think there's some kind of a buyback clause, or at least percentages on sale, so we will get him cheaper.
Sale and
first refusal.
Yeah. So let's say if he's £100, if he then evaluated £100 million, let's say, we might have a contract in there. It's like we can buy him for 35.
Yeah,
XYZ. That would be good. Let him cook, guys. Anyway, we are reaching into the mini Trinity. Mick Ruby, what Mark is saying, I can see you guys. Lucky seeing Manchester United women learn from last performance, 100%. Alien Tenno with the spanner says Manchester United under 18 slapped Arsenal 4-2 in the League Cup. Big up under 18s. Under 18s are cooking, by the way. I'm not watching any much of under 18s, so I just like Shea Lacey, right? You know what I mean? Listen, guys.
Fletcher twins. I think they play under 18s.
Yeah,
doing well.
I don't know much about it. I just know that the offsprings of the Fletcher guy, senior.
I saw the last second half against Liverpool, and I think they were good. But there's a different level, you know, under 18s. So we have to take it for what it is.
So Mark, producer Mark, he follows them. He follows every under 18 and, you know, the youth, and he says basically that Tyler and Jack are cooking. That's what he's saying, right? You can see him in the comments there. We have some top under 18 talents, what Rushmano is saying. So the future looks bright then, in certain ways. Then we have academy players coming in. We have a young under 18s. Not everyone's going to make it, but at least if we're going to establish a legacy for 10 years in the making now. Klopp got his pants pulled down. He's leaving. Alisson got nutmegged today. The 3-1 goal. And we are potentially going for a paradigm shift. You know, City, will Pep leave? Who knows? They will definitely get, I don't want to say definitely, but they will probably get charged. We're all waiting. And football goes in cycles.
I think it will take longer than we expect, the Manchester City charges. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think FA are fighting against a nation of lawyers and wealth. And it's not going to be easy. I just want to go a little bit back to the Ahmad thing, and I just want to say I find it a little bit strange that that Ten Hag don't let him at least play 5 minutes just to see how good he is or what he got. He has given so many chances to Anthony. And Anthony hasn't been good. He was good against the top the League 2 team in the cup. He scored 1 goal and 1 assist, and that's it. That's all. And last game he was dreadful coming on. So for me, I would put Ahmad above Anthony in the pecking order, but it don't look like it.
Yeah, we have a good question from Lee Parker, but we're going to take that to the end as a Q&A. I starred your comments. We're going to talk about that later on. So, Parker, we're not going to forget you. I 100% agree what you're saying there. Didn't make sense to bring in Anthony, but again, that's like a £95 million asset player. You know, you have to play him. That's the thing. Well, I don't think he will be there in the summer. I have a hunch. I know his agent, Junior Pedrosa. I was excited when he came. Like, you know, I got information, you know, we were speaking, and I'm excited, right? But it hasn't really worked out. Why? why. He's too one-dimensional for Premier League. Like, a little bit too light, perhaps. But I love the way. I would love to see him being more aggressive. Like, no, take a look at Garnacho, for instance. Relentlessly go again, attack. Like, but he doesn't do that, right? He doesn't do that. He's got some tricks. Keeps spinning, flicking, going backwards. But all I want to do is like attack on, keep the width, attack, cross the ball, and he doesn't do that. So I don't see him surviving the cuts. There was rumors that he was offered to Saudi to recuperate some money, but his agent was saying, like, I haven't heard anything from Manchester United. As far as I'm concerned, we're still contracted Manchester United, and that's it, right? But is that hindering Amad Diallo? Yeah, 100%. And maybe Amad Diallo is kind of, maybe the club wants to get rid of him. I'm just speculating, Jarvis.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to phase him out in the summer, and Amad Diallo is his replacement, perhaps.
Yeah, I think you made a brilliant analyst of the situation, so people hit the like. I just want to mention, you said he was too lightweight, and that's what I mean also, because he's too lightweight. He's good on the ball, he knows how to shield the ball, but it doesn't get him anywhere. When he has his back against the goal, he can't do anything with it because the defender always just push him off, and that's a problem, and he don't have the physical strength, I believe, to play in the Premier League. So he has to reach his level, and we should try to ship him off. But he's on 200k a week or something like that. He's on high wages, so it will be difficult. So I'm afraid that we will have Anthony for at least a couple of more seasons.
Send him to Turkey, where he has got his teeth. To Lee Parker, man. Dude, I mean, listen, I got a little bit of weird humor, right? So for me, he's like a mosquito on a Kawasaki motorcycle. Like, he will blow off, right? But if you have an elephant sitting there, there's weight, he will ride that motorcycle all the way, cut the curves, balanced, but he just blows off all the way. Like, he's too predictable, right? Only left foot, I'm surprised that you're not really using your right foot. And always like to cut in, always like to bend the ball into the left corner. So predictable, like, you know what he's gonna do. Same trick over and over again.
Yeah. I see Ivo Bosic comes in and say lightweight. Have you seen Megan Rafinha's little sister we have on the right wing? You're talking about Garnacho. He's puny, lol. Yeah, I agree. But, Anthony has a different type of style when he plays. And he shields the ball. He steps on the ball. He brings in the defender. And Garnacho, he's more taking him on directly and chasing the goal. So they're different type of players. So that's why, if Garnacho had played the same way as Anthony, Garnacho also would be lightweight, in my opinion. Yeah. But guys, it's a good observation and good comment from Ivo.
Yeah, I'm just creating a poll. Should we sell or keep Anthony in the summer? I'm just creating a poll, so guys, because I can see different reactions here in the VR room. So I'm just creating a quick poll here. So let us know. Sell or keep Anthony in this summer, and we have. Let's see. Let's run the poll for a couple of minutes, and guys, let us know what you think as well. So far, there's 2 votes. 80% is going yes, and keep that votes going, guys. Keep the votes going. But anyway, some people are saying, like, I can see Ahmad is not good enough. I don't know. I haven't seen much. I've seen him in Sunderland. I've seen him score 1 or 2 goals for United. I remember in the Europa League, it was a Champions League. He did he played as a false number 9. He did that beautiful header in the first debut. So yeah, and apparently when everyone that's been training with him said the boy is mad. Like, he's so gifted. So
if we can ship off Anthony, I think we will get Michael Olise this summer transfer window. Yeah, that will be a good swap.
I saw that somebody was saying that in the VR room, like, swap Anthony for Elise. So how doable do you think this Elise deal is? Is it paper talk? Do you think we'll get it? He's good. He's probably one of the best Crystal Palace talents.
I think he will be expensive. I heard 65 million release clause or something. it's too much. It's too much questions, and knowing Omar Berrada, he's not throwing money away on just chances. So for 65 millions, I think we can do better. But I think Olise looks really good.
Yeah,
but I don't think we will get him for that price. If we can haggle it down to like 45, then we should buy him.
I think Tom Jennings was saying as well. Like I remember, it's never 65. Nobody really knows. It's some range of 45 and 65 release clause. At the end of the day, man, listen. Before we move on, we got to talk about Chelsea a little bit. What the hell's going on with Chelsea? Why are they not getting the same criticism what we've been getting? They're fucking collapsing, man. And nobody's talking about shit about Poch or anything. Well, they're still on a young team. They're still on a rebuild. Man, they're gash.
Pochettino, you mean, not Potter?
Yeah.
Pochettino.
Yeah, Poch. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Pochettino, yeah.
Pochettino, yeah.
What's going on there, man?
I think they are extremely unbalanced as a squad. They don't have a good balance, so that's why they rely on Enzo Fernandez to be the anchor, the holding midfielder in that team, and he's not big enough. He don't cover enough ground to be the destroyer they need. We've seen in all the other teams, when we have Casemiro, everything works. When Fabinho played on the top for Liverpool was unstoppable. Now we see Rodri in Manchester City, because every team need a player like that, and Chelsea don't have it. They have Caicedo, but he's not there.
No. I mean, I did a we did a podcast the other day. Me and Uncle Jimmy, we talked about Kobbie Mainoo, and basically I said, look, you look at the style of midfield like Caicedo, like Enzo Fernandez, like Declan Rice, they all went for over 100 million pounds plus, right?
Yeah.
And then you put Kobbie Mainoo in the same bracket. We're actually saving ourselves going out to market 100 million, because this type of characteristics, style of play is very, very, how do I say, on demand, right? I'm not saying that, okay, Kobbie Mainoo, how many appearances? 15, 16 now, like, senior debut, right? Senior appearances with Manchester United. But you can see that this guy, he plays like he played this game before in a top level flight. And this is just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So that means that we are saving us 100 grand in the market.
Yeah.
But what we need is to still have that experience. Like, I'm not saying about keeping Amrabat, or I'm saying keeping Casemiro at least to the end of this contract, because that needs to be done. You cannot play him by himself. We cannot burn him out, right? What's your feelings regarding that? What's your thought process? Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I always agree with you, Mick. I think you have good knowledge when it comes to football. But you're talking about Casemiro, and we should keep Casemiro with Mainoo. And I also still believe that Amrabat can come good. I heard he had the okay AFCON. He had a couple of good games, and I think he just need more game time. And I think also he could be utilized as the inverted fullback in certain type of games, and do a really good job. So for me, I would like to see him sometimes on the right back, tucking in against the lesser opposition, because we are more predominant to control the game and dominate the opposition team. And in certain type of games, I think Amrabat can be really good.
I agree. We got 53 likes according to Stephanie Griffiths. Please reiterate that. Thumbs up. It's free. You burn extra calories. And I'm going to talk last final point regarding Chelsea as well. God damn it. Todd Bowley has gone to the limit. What I heard last was they are in really FFP mess, 100%. And I read something that they have to raise 100 million before summer, or they might be facing a relegation.
They just called their friends in Saudi. Okay,
Habibi. No problem.
Bowley.
I wire you. There you go. How much do you want?
That's a suitcase. And there's another one. Full of money.
Okay, Habibi. No problem. No problem. Do you want fries with that? Super size? Yeah. Welcome to McDonald's. I can help you. I need 100 million quack. Pronto. Listen, moving on, guys. We have a brilliant discussion, me and Jarvis. Let's talk about the clean sheets. I mentioned it earlier today
Yeah.
that I heard on the grapevine that Onana's wife has gone to the Tesco and bought the finest washing detergent because she said, "Husband, today I want you to keep a clean sheet." So, it happened. Booyaka. Onana, keep a clean sheet. Can he keep it up?
Yeah, funny enough, Onana has the same number of clean sheets as Alisson.
Oh, his wife must be also buying the same washing detergent from the same.
Yeah.
The
So
department.
Onana, yeah, okay, we can criticize him. He cost us the Champions League because of all
Yeah.
his mistakes.
He was good today, man.
But today he was good. He was even throwing himself to the ground. I think it's been a long time since I've seen him doing that. And he was calm. He was good. He actually was really good. So, but
Yeah.
he's still unorthodox. His goalkeeping technique
Very.
isn't good. You know, sometimes
He's like
he
an
had
ice
one-
hockey. I mean, he's like an ice
Yeah.
hockey goalie.
he just stands there and uses his body. Poof.
Listen, Alien Tenor was at the game today. He said Onana made some really good saves today. I
Yeah.
totally agree, man. He did. And rightfully, that's why I'm saying, like, you know, if I back the tape, you know, our fan base, we don't have a long fuse. We have very short fuse.
Mhm.
And we don't give people slack. Like, you know, it's always the next shiny thing. Get rid of him, get rid of that, get rid of them. And it's never going to be the solution. Instead of being a little bit patient, right? I know it's difficult. I suffer for it myself. I started to be negative as well. It's like, get rid of Onana, his shit, his stuff like that. But hang on a second. This is his first embedded season, right? He's getting used to his teammates. Okay, he made a couple of blunders. He came in this with expectation, like expensive goalkeeper, XYZ. And one thing that you don't want to have is a goalkeeper problem with a mental health, like a Karius situation. So the best thing is just to keep playing him, keep reinforcing, like, you know what I mean? And he will become good.
Yeah. We just have to give him time. I would at least give him out the season and then evaluate. Same with Ten Hag. Now it looks good after a good game, but he needs to improve his technique.
Yeah.
We need better goalkeeping coaches in the team. Learn how to use his body in the right way. What arm are you using? Are you using this or are you using this? You know, because it's just simple stuff, and he needs to improve. And he can improve so much because he said he's naturally gifted with great technique with his feet. He's strong and he's a presence. So he can do better. I expect more from him.
You do. And I'm going to actually run a short poll regarding that as well, because I'm going to end up this current poll, you know, should we sell or keep Anton in the summer? And 77% of you in the vote said yes, sell him in the summer, and 23% said no. So basically end the poll, and we have a super chat from Peter coming in with $2 saying we played well as a team today, and that's the key. Keep that beer. You can talk to them because I want to create a poll regarding Onana, a quick poll as well.
Yeah. I can just read some comments from the VAR room. Thank you for the super chat, Alien Tenno. Lee Parker comes in, who's spaghetti legs, talking about Onana Aguirre out. So they're not happy with Onana, and I understand, but. Wouldn't it be very strange to buy a keeper for 55 millions and just play him half a season and then ship him off? You know, give him a little bit more time, and you could see him working with a better defense in front of him. And even Peter said that Onana made a couple of good saves today. So
give
him the benefit of the doubt.
He actually did some good reflex save today, like shot stopping save today. You know. That could have gone in. And the thing is, what irritates me, like in the second half, we did not offer a couple of, I think it was a 5-minute spell when we allowed them to actually have the ball. And, you know, I was getting a little bit nervous because, 2-0 up. Come on, guys, see it through. But then there was some calm in me, like, calmness, like, because they looked like toothless. They didn't. And I was like, guys, we are in control. For the first time this season, I feel we are in control. I didn't feel nervous. I said, and when the 3-0 came in, I was like, that's it. Game over, Red Rover. Scott McTominay almost scored 4-0. So all in general, Jarvis, I'm really proud of this performance today. It made me really happy. I'm going to wake up smiling on a Monday, not feeling the Monday blues. And I'm going to ask myself the question, how does it feel to be a Manchester United fan today? And I said, bloody good.
Yeah.
Bloody good.
Yeah. Tomorrow it will be good.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned, they weren't really dangerous, but they kept possession. They were setting up triangles on the flanks and playing a little bit forward and a little bit back, but they didn't gain any ground, and that was okay because we were in control. They couldn't find any openings. So and we could see kudos what a player is so
kudos, what a
technically
player.
gifted, but it didn't bring him anything today. So
It didn't.
and I must say one more thing that I forgot. The referee today, I think he did well.
He did
Because
well.
we were aggressive. With another referee, he could have given free kicks all the time, but he didn't. He let the game just run itself.
Is that
Natural
a new?
course.
Listen, I thought about that the other day. Like, do we have a new batch of referees, or like, because this kind of the recent referees that we have, I haven't seen before, but they're bloody good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Better
Yeah,
than
I
the
think
bloody.
today's ref was
amazing.
good. I liked his performance, but I'm old fashioned, and I like the play to be more rough. It's not a little touch and you give a free kick.
Yeah, you did
people
little
throwing
Tony Montana.
themselves around. Like there have been shots. I don't like that. I don't like that part of the game.
You do a Tony Montana. Say hello to my little friend. You want to play rough? Yeah, true. Then. Listen, before we continue, Dalot looks good in the inverted fullback. We talked about it. Is he our best two-way player, according to your opinion?
Yeah, I believe he is. He's really good going forward. He creates a lot. He always overlap. But we also could see it with Luke Shaw today. So both our fullbacks are actually working really well now. And I think those two guys are the key for the team functioning as well as they are, because they cut in and go outside, and you can see it because it's about off the ball movement. Off the ball movement creates space for players like Rashford, like Garnacho, like our creative players. You could see it time after time. Luke Shaw running on the overlap, creating space for Rashford and making Rashford's decisions much easier. So that's a vital part, and I think Dalot has been really good, and I like what I saw today.
Me too, man. 100%.
Yeah.
Guys, get your Q&A questions in before we close the shop as well.
Yeah.
Listen, the poll is still running 3 minutes ago, 23 votes. And Jesus Christ, currently, do you think Onana will become better? And 52% saying no and 48% saying yes. Before it was 50-50. But there's only 23 votes, guys. So I will let that poll running for another minute. Get your votes in right now. The poll is in the chat, guys. So keep going. Mrs. Peary at Wollumbar is a Mr. Peary. The Grace Jones picture. I love that picture, to be honest. Hope we build on this. Me too, Jarvis. I hope we can build on this. Yeah.
I hope.
This is the turning point, right?
I just want to say, Mick, get your questions into the Q&A, because we are doing the last 5 minutes of the show. We are answering your questions, and you can ask us anything. What the colors on Mick Ruby's Speedo when he's in Thailand. You can ask him whatever you like.
Speedos. I don't want to ask me Speedos. You
Red tongues. Tong, 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 tong.
Oh God! What was the movie with the Ben Stiller and Jennifer Aniston? They go on a honeymoon and they meet this scuba diver Claude with Speedos. Like, comes, you for the scuba? The honeymoon. Is you for scuba? No. We are on a honeymoon. But honey, I want to scuba. Yeah, right. Yeah, guys. Thomas Svegenes is coming in with the question as well. So park Thomas Svegenes' question as well with the question. Mick and Jarvis, which position? We will take that question. Please start Thomas's question there as well. We will answer that. And I will end this poll right now, guys, because it's 50-50. Currently, it's saying 50. No, it's not 50-50, to be fair. There's 25 votes on do you think Onana will become better? 52 of you percent says no, and 48. So I will end this poll, and I will prepare the next poll as well. Before we continue, we got to talk about your man of the match performances. So I want to hear a couple of opinions. For me, Garnacho was my man of the match in earlier. He was immense. can I have some suggestions? Who do you have? Give me 3-4 players, and I can put that in the poll.
Yeah,
Jarvis.
Casemiro, Martinez, of course, Rasmus Hojlund for the great goal, and Garnacho. That's my four. That's my 4 players, man of the match. Martinez, Casemiro,
Martinez,
Højlund,
Licha.
Garnacho.
Licha. Yeah. Keep talking, and then I do that. Licha, Casemiro. Yeah, Casemiro was great. I always misspell Casemiro. I always put
Casemiro.
Garnacho and Højlund. Rasmus.
Yeah.
I just put Rasmus. Everyone knows who Rasmus is.
Rasmatas. I see Rashmano comes in and he say Martinez, Garnacho, Bruno, and Casemiro. So Rashmano believes Bruno was man of the match contender.
I can only have 4. So yeah, I have Licha, Casemiro, Garnacho, Rasmus there. Dalo, some people saying as well.
Yeah.
We can't have them all. Listen, it was a stellar performance. Please go check the video. I did it 10 minutes by myself when I rated. So go check that video out and put your comments in that video as well. Who was your man of the match? Maybe I was delusional, but you have the rightfully to put your comments. The video was posted before this live video about 1 hour ago. It's called man of the match kind of thing, right? So that's my voice. So I will create this poll on Licha, Casemiro, Garnacho, Rasmus Hojlund. Start the poll right now. Guys, get your votes in. Jarvis, talk to me. What else do we have cooking in Jarvis' kitchen today?
Well, not much. I'm just happy we won the game, and we can move on from this feeling positive. We have Aston Villa coming up in the next game, and that is going to be a hard one. We know Good Evening himself will come good with the high line, but now we have players in form. We have Rashford back in form. We have Højlund back in form. Garnacho is scoring goals. So it don't look. I would be nervous if I was Good Evening himself. Playing against.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he get smashed last time, right? They are like, oh yeah, but then they played, then they smashed Sheffield, right? 5-0. But they
Villa won 5-0 against Sheffield United yesterday.
So guys, we're playing Aston Villa Sunday, February 11th, which is 1 week away, right? So playing away. That's
next
a tough
Sunday.
one.
Same
but we
time,
are the informed team right now. We're the informed team. And then another tough away game awaits, and that is Luton Town, which is where did they come from, right? We're playing them away. So there's 2 tough away games. And then we have Fulham at home, February 24th. FA Cup 5th round is also be confirmed February 29th. And that should be between Bristol and who else? I think it was Bristol and I forgot. Not Forest, right? Nottingham Forest, Bristol, Nottingham Forest. Yeah. So we have some tough away games, but it's so important to do game by game here. We've done it against Villa. We can do it. Playing away, sure that you can play just cool and composed. Luton Town, don't underestimate Luton. So if we can get maximum 6 points there, we're cooking as well. And Fulham at home. I mean, out of those 3 games, Jarvis, to be realistic, honest, I'm just going to pull up to the screen here, man.
Villa, Luton, and Fulham. 2 away games and Fulham at home. I think we should be able to have at least 6 points. 7 would be fantastic. 9 would be unbelievable. But 6 points the least.
6 points, yeah. Guys in the VR room, what do you reckon? Can we get 6 points? Well, even if we get maximum 9 points, that would be even better. But I'm just not going to get jinx it there, And then we have City, the big one. City on 3rd of March. So we do have a couple of tough games here. Villa, Luton, Fulham, FA Cup, and City. Yeah. Do you reckon we will have a chance against City at Etihad?
Oh, well, it depends. Yeah, if we have full strength team, no injuries, we of course we can stand a chance. But City always comes good when this time of year and go on a 10 game winning streak. So it's not the right time to face Manchester City because we know they want to win the league.
Okay. SPK saying, I fancy us to beat Villa next week. Villa look overstretched with FA Cup replay in Europe coming up as well. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I fancy them too, right? And it's Unai. Good evening. We can do that, right?
Good
We
evening.
can do it. Just going to see the poll as well, guys, before we continue. Do we have some starred questions in the star room? Listen, I'm just going to check the poll before we continue and going to end the poll. 21 votes, guys. Your man of the match apparently is Licha on 43%. Ah, that's a really good one. Casemiro on 10%, Garnacho 38%, and Rasmus Hojlund 10%. I will keep that poll going a little bit more to the end, but let's do the Q&As, right? Let's do the Q&As. I think there was a question that I promised to read out from, I think it was...
Thomas.
Lee Parker, I think it was.
Yeah.
Lee Parker came with the question earlier, and I promised to say we should sign Gallagher. That will make a great team for the future, boys. What do you reckon, Jarvis? The striker Gallagher.
Not Chelsea Gallagher.
Oh no, maybe I don't know. Yeah, it's Chelsea Gallagher. I don't really rate him.
I don't rate him. No.
Oh, I thought it was the striker. What's his name? The Irish striker for Brighton. Oh, I'm totally brain freezed.
Yeah. What's his name again? Let me check. I have it right here.
So it's late where I am. Like, you know, just
You're talking about Ferguson.
Ewan Ferguson.
Evan
I
Ferguson.
thought you meant Ferguson. Yeah, I thought you meant Ferguson. That's why I said 100%. And then Gallagher. I'm sorry. No, Gallagher's not for me. One player that I do rate, ex-Chelsea, Newcastle. I like, believe it or not, their left winger. What's his name? Anthony Gordon. That guy is a machine, right? Never stops running. So I like Gordon for some reason. If you look at English talent, if you're going to buy Olise, then I would compare you can get Olise, Anthony Gordon. At the end of the day, it's all about getting the best in class, right? So
It is.
we have a question from Thomas as well, basically saying,
yeah.
Mick and Jarvis, which position do you think you guys think is the most important to get the new transfer this summer? Please motivate which players and why. Very good question, Thomas.
Ooh. Good question.
I'll go with you, Jarvis. Tut. Let's go, Jarvis.
Yeah.
Stretch.
Yeah, I would have said because we are injury prone. Okay, the most important is a striker, first of all, because we don't have backup when it comes to striker position. Yeah. Martial is on his way out, his contract is off, so we only have one striker left, and that's Højlund. So most important, number one, new striker. But will it be a backup striker or a starter striker? What do you prefer, Mick?
Well, I know we have Greenwood out on loan, and I'm not going to get into that debate, but he's still a contracted player to Manchester United and assets, so that might be something. I don't want to bite the bullet because some people don't want him because of what they've seen and what they heard. At the end of the day, that is a world beater that we have on loan. It's down to the club what they're going to do with him. You know, I think I agree with you, striker. But before we go on striker, we need to look at the midfield.
Okay,
right. We need to look at the midfield, and it depends on what's happening with the loanees in the summer, right? You know that Eriksson is potentially going out in the summer as well, so we need a replacement for Eriksson. Legs are gone. Casemiro, 2 years left on his contract. We will keep Amrabat. It's all depending on, but you have Dan Gore. We have massive talents out on loan that we can integrate in this summer as well. So it's so important that we actually build on that midfield. Mainoo, I can arguably say that is the brain that we've been missing since Scholesy left, or Carrick. You know, we finally got that midfield brain, so we just need to build on that midfield as well, because games and won and lost in the midfield, according to my opinion. So you can have the world's deadliest striker, like we had Zlatan Ibrahimovic, we had Cavani's, we had who else did we have there up top? Ronaldo's, but we never seem to feed the strikers, so that's why I'm saying we need to actually have more creativity in the midfield, and centre-back situation needs to be sorted, and off we go before the striker, I think. But 100% we need a backup striker. But there is solutions, what I'm saying.
But I will say something controversial, because I've been talking about this for a long, long time. I would like us to get new fullbacks, a new right back and a new left back,
Yeah.
who are better on the ball, who can.
Yeah, we have Alvaro Fernandez.
Yeah, but I think he's more of a dribbler. I would like someone who's more stable on the ball, who can actually receive the ball and turn and take the opposition and play the ball forward.
Like a lead.
Sometimes, and this season we have seen Dalot playing the inverted fullback, and when it comes into the midfield, he receives the ball, yeah, but he always plays the back pass.
Okay,
he
who
never
would that be?
creates anything.
Who would
with
that
it.
be? Left, right. Luke Shaw is still there.
Yeah, I
Luke
miss. I think we miss a player like Daley Blind when he played in the Ajax system, who was good enough and smart enough and had the footballing brains to create and be the extra man, the hybrid who could play different kind of roles. And I think we miss a player like that. And getting one player like that would be super important for Ten Hag.
Right. Good
I don't know
question.
who.
I don't know
I don't know
who.
who.
Frimpong, I don't know who. Like I think that we have I'm super impressed by Alvaro Fernandez. I would like to see him being retracted. We have we have one player that we haven't seen this season, Tyrone Malacia as well. It's been out injured. We still have talent. I mean, depends on how they go on loan, but I don't know how much we will spend in the summer. But I see the plan, what they're trying to do. I see that they're trying to farm out the, trying to develop those farmers. The youngsters who got distracted. Give them good loan deals and bring them back in the summer and spend less money in the window. Because if you have the good talents like Alvaro Fernandez, Malacia, you probably have a good squad there, right? And integrate Willy Kwambala. I actually said his name, Kwambala, not Chowamba. Kwambala. Willy. Everyone was talking about Todibo, but I agree with Mark is saying, Todibo and Kwambala is the same profile. So yeah, just keep Kwambala, right? Harry Maguire today, in all glory, he did a fantastic job today, man. He did, right? So I was proud of Harry. Exceptional for his toe poke that always cost us the goal. The typical Harry Maguire toe poke. Oh, Harry Maguire. Anyway, so that's a good question. Moving on to the next question. What do we have? Mr. Peary. Yeah, SPK is saying, hang on. It's only now we have players coming back. The team looks fresh, more fresh than in the preseason. I agree. Sure.
Yeah, that's a good comment. I was actually thinking of that because we saw after preseason the players look dead. They had dead legs. We didn't move our legs in a way, but now we look like we are over the exhaustion after playing 60 games last season. Now we have more fresh legs, and that's important. So good comment and good observation, SPK.
We need legs, fresh legs. In Paris, they say I need
chicken legs.
In Paris, they say I need frog legs.
Frog legs.
Frog legs. Willy. Anyway, good question. We got to move on with the Peary's question. Do you think we'll continue with Onana in the FA Cup? No, I don't think so. It's all about giving Bayanduk. You?
I like Bayender. I would like to see more of him, but I believe Onana will continue.
Oh, Nana, I will stay. Oh, Nana, I won't. Save a pray. There's no way we can. Well, we missed the super chat that came in here. Alien Tanner came in with the super chat. Did we miss this one or just come in right now? Buddy, there's no way we can play Fergie up front.
Who? Alex? Sir Alex?
Sir Alex Ferguson, too old. You and Ferguson. He must be. Not Sir Alex. Imagine. I show you. Come down from the stand. I show you a trick or two. You pass me the freaking ball. Great shot, young lad. You're up for two.
Like the match. You sound like groundskeeper Willie.
Oh, Sir Alex coming
Be
down.
nice with the Scottish people. They are great. Yeah. They are
They are. I love Sir Alex.
I love Scottish people. Yeah,
I love Scottish. I love their accent. God, I love it. I used to have this sweet memory. I told this story so many times. When I lived in Perth, West Australia, I used to play at Fremantle hang on, Seaview Golf Club, which was a links course, right? So forget about your driver. You always play in the wind, right? So I always play with this old Scottish traditional man. He came always with a kilt, beret, and play with no underwear in the wind. His name was Ian Bailey. He was this funniest guy. We always played like, he's a great shot, young lad. You be on for 2, just a chip and a put. It's like, you know what? And he always walked with it, like, for energy. He had jelly beans in the bag, like, he's like 60, 70-year-old plus, right? And he's like, you want some jelly beans, son? It's good for your energy. Oh my god, man! I love Scottish guys. They're fantastic people. Any final questions? I don't see any more final questions coming in here. Let's start. So
no, I saw one question. I think it was Nick Nash who came in and said, by Inder, we need to sign the South African goalkeeper, especially after he saved 3 penalties in a row yesterday against Cape Verde. I don't know if you guys follow the AFCON, but I have seen a handful of games. It's been so entertaining, so much technicality, so much courage and excitement in the games. So if you haven't, you still have this 2 semifinals left on Wednesday. You have Nigeria coming up against South Africa. That will be a great game, and the final will be in the weekend on I think it's Sunday. So keep your eyes on the AFCON. It's a great tournament.
Regarding Scottish running up, you can take our lives, but you can't take our freedom. Rush Mainoo, big up, you crack me. 4 in a row. Yeah, it's true. We have Neil Driscoll. Big up, Neil Driscoll. I haven't seen you for a while. I just want to say, yes, Arsenal did play well today, but Liverpool poor. How Liverpool top league? Nothing special. Poof. I want to see. I don't want to see Liverpool. I hate Scousers. I can't stand them. Right. I don't want to see Liverpool win the league, No. And if Liverpool win the league, Jurgen Klopp's going to say, "Oh, I'm staying." I'm just kidding. I was just playing. I want to just motivate my guys, Yeah. Good. Listen, it's been a Flex is coming in here with a question. Have you have said 4 out of 5, but guessed right 5 of them? Now this keeper.
Yeah,
right?
the goalkeeper, South African goalkeeper, said 4 out of 5. Yeah.
Like you're saying, what Mick what? You can call me Mickey Blue Eyes. You know me, eh? Nick Nash, what you're saying here? Shoot, you can take your lives, but you can't take our freedom 100%. And what is freedom? And they said City has played 2 less games than Liverpool. It's true. Shit, don't count the 90 yet. Don't count the chickens. 1 like away from 60. I don't like to be 60. I'm 50. Jarvis is 44 or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know your age, man.
I don't want to say I'm too old. I'm 46. 46 years young.
46. You flip it around. You're 62.
77.
46.
Only 77. That's why I have 77. I'm born in 1977.
But if you
don't tell anyone.
Yeah, but when you read the chat, you put your glasses on, you look like 62. If you flip it around, 62, not 46. Yeah, I'm 50. Can you believe it?
Oh.
I'm 50.
No, really?
Yes.
You look like 29.
I'm lying. I'm 21. Of course.
George Best comes in. He says 67 here.
Wow,
that's a decent age. Respectful age.
Respect. Age is just like a fine wine, you just get wiser or you get stupider with the age as well. Like, you peak and then unfortunately you get to a certain age and you forget everything. Like, woo, you know what? The good old age when we were like 21, you can drink as much as you can, you go on the lash and you get up again. What about hangover? What hangover? I remember in the ski slopes when we went on these Val d'Isère trips in Austria, right? Come on, guys. There was party. Like, wake up, Jaeger bombs. And then you wake up, have your breakfast, go for skiing, and you puke in the elevator, and then you go again. You had a mid-stop and take another Jaeger bomb and a beer, and you're good to go, right? That was the days. That was energy, right?
And now I can't even have 1 glass of red wine without getting a slight headache the day after.
We have confession. This is confession. People starting to confess, open up. Lilies United is 42. So if you flip it around, actually, if you flip it around, Lilies is only 24 if you read it backwards. Like if it Arabic, you read it backwards, 24 Lilies. Remember, in Arabic, they'll read it backwards. So 24 Lilies. And Gavin is 67. What? Gavin, 76. Wow. Big up,
Pensioner, living the life, relaxing.
Living the vida loca. And what's the Rushman saying here? Frankie de Jong could be a pawn again this summer. No financial troubles. That's true. I don't want to have that saga again. Jesus, take me away.
I want Frankie de Jong. I want him.
We want Frankie de Jong. We want Frankie de Jong. Remember that hysteria madness. Everyone, Frankie de Jong's coming. Frankie. It was like a madness, right? And when he didn't come, it was like, I told you so. I told you so. You're lying. Yeah. But everyone,
Ivo Bosic comes in and say, I still drink like a rock star. I just don't recover like one.
Ivo. Bratte, you know how it is. Drink Slivovica. If you know what a Slivovica is, you know, from Balkan. Oh, man, that's a homemade rakia, right? My grandfather made this in his backyard. It's made out of plum, right? But that shit is batshit crazy. That is like 60% pure. You take a sip on that, and it's just cut. You feel how it's just cutting down all the way down to your stomach. Jesus Christ! Everyone that knows what a Slivovica is.
I just say a disclaimer: drink responsible, and actually don't drink at all. You know, it's not.
I don't
good
drink
for you.
at all. I stopped drinking. I don't drink.
It's good.
No, maybe
I hardly drink, and I drink one beer or maybe two once in 3 months. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is, since I when I met my wife, she was like me. We were partying, and then we, you got the responsible way, and they said, let's get into fitness, let's start trading, and we cut out alcohol, and it just became like that, right? I did have a good glass of wine in New Year's. I got a little bit bibsy.
Rashmano comes in, he says 47.
Big up Rashi, 47.
Yeah, it's good.
We got a mature audience.
We have Neil Driscoll. He's I'm 66 years old.
Rock and roll. Craig Warby saying happy Sunday, all. Happy Sunday to you, man. Listen, people are coming in here and treating it like a prayer, like, confession room. You don't have to tell your age. And I always like to say happy birthday to you, Vicky. Your birthday is on Wednesday. I know your age, but I never say in a negative connotation. I never say anymore, how old are you? I say, how young are you? This is more positive, doesn't it? How young are you, Arvis? I'm 30. I'm 30.
Old or young, you're still the same age.
Guys, okay, we're going to close this poll because we're coming to a conclusion. And there was 31 votes for your man of the match. And believe it or not, I'm walking on air. It's Garnacho coming in with 35 points. 35%. He overpassed Leach on second place on 32. Casemiro came in on 26, and only Rasmus Hojlund got 6%. Low score, but it all favors for Garnacho, 35. And that goes what I did in my 10 minutes man of the match video. Go check it out. I also said Garnacho. So viva Garnacho.
Here we go. Craig Warby, 45 years young, and Ivo Bosic comes in and share his age, 52. I share a birthday with
born 1971.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see that we have a grown-up audience.
Any 18-year-olds here? Like, Stephanie Griffith, how old are you? She likes a Guinness. I need a Guinness for now and medical purposes only. Yeah. Nobody knows Stephanie. Yeah. Stephanie is like the enigma of YouTube. Nobody knows. Good evening. Stephanie, big up. Nick Nash, 61 likes. RJ, you 24. Yes, RJ, we have some youngsters, some balance here. 24. You can still play for Manchester United, my friend RJ. And I still didn't figure out what RJ stands for. All this time we've been streaming, I said, what does RJ stand for? One day we will find out. Lillianberg, I know you're 26. You disclosed it in a private chat, so no. But if you flip it around, you're 62. You read it backwards like we do. Call us. All right. I think it's time to close the show, man. I think we are getting too much sleep here.
Yeah.
42.
I'm heading over to Nuruddin's channel, I believe, in 10 minutes time. So if you want to catch me on
Do that.
United Real Therapy, tune in. I think there will be a cracking match reaction. Let's see what Nuruddin has cooking today.
Ooh, I think he will be positive today. He will be smiling, happy. Yeah. Send me the link. I want to come in and have a say there as well. Before we continue, guys, as per usual, Jarvis will say some nice words because we had some legends in the house here. We had 62 likes. I don't know. RJ say for Ryan Jiggs.
Ryan Jiggs.
Ryan Jiggs, yeah.
Ryan Jiggs. Okay.
Thank you guys for coming in. You're a massive community. And today was something special because we didn't go live straight after. And the reason per se is that I never like to go in when my adrenaline is high. You know, I always like to have a little bit moment, you know, think about it, have a smoke, have a coffee, whatever, just reflect on the game. It's never easy when you come in hot-headed straight in, right? But when you take a few hours to think about the game, you can come in with a more balanced and mature approach. So this is the format that we decided to do. So any final words from you, Jarvis? 63 likes.
I liked the new format today. You know, I get a little bit more time thinking of the game. I try to keep off the socials after the game because I don't want anyone influencing my opinions. I just want to make my own genuine opinions when it comes to the game, and I speak how I see it. Yeah, it was a good thing just to calm down because sometimes you have been coming in after a loss and everybody's just yelling and it gets too negative. So I liked today's concept, and I hope you guys also liked the concept, and you will tune in next time. That's
best approach. And yes, I am still in Thailand, Rajat. I'm still. If you're coming to Phuket, man, let me know, man. Just anyone that's coming to Phuket, my way. I was chatting to one of the channel members. He was here. He was down in. He was going to PP Island or something like that. If you're coming this way, I stay in Kamala Beach in Phuket. This is my home for the next year because this is for work and everything that I do. Please hook me up. Like, I'm happy to meet you guys. And any red, just come and see me. Like, let's go out for beer, chat. You know, have you say, man. So big up. I am in Thailand, and it's for me personally. I love it, but for me, I miss being in the time zone when you are, Jarvis, because we are restricted, like, it's 6 hours difference, and with Poppy 12 hours, and it's just mad, right? And that brings me in mind to give a shout out for people that lives in this region in Australia, like, the suffering they have to go through to watch games early in the morning. Like, for me, the other day, 3 a.m., 3:15 morning kickoff, I didn't get to sleep until 7:15 in the morning. So this is what we live through, and this is what we do for the passion. So thank you guys for support. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed yet, do that. Hit the like button if you haven't. If you want to become a member, continue being a supporter member. If you've been gifted, keep checking. Support it. It's only costing you €1 a month with tons of content. So thousands of videos, hundreds of videos that we post lively every day. Making content, it's not easy. Jarvis, we work hard.
Yeah.
Mark works hard in the background. Everyone that's involved. But we want to become better. So if you have any suggestions, please let us know in the comment section how we can improve. Because this is what we do is for you. Like always,
or in the non-live sections, you can write a longer
section,
comment, and we can.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
I always read the comments after the show, so just get a comment in there if you like. Craig Borby.
But it's so important that we interact with each other. Like it's impossible to read everyone's comments, but I want to feel that you feel very special and you feel very welcome. We can see you, we can feel you. And that's why we start to say, put your questions in the Q&A. So big up to you, Lillis. Big up to Rajat. And Jarvis, sorry for interrupting you, man. So it's time to say goodbye soon, yeah?
Time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. But we have a lot of positive comments coming in here at the end of the show. So thank you everybody for participating, and I hope to see you on the next one. Tomorrow is Monday. It is Jarvis Corner. Me and Stu will come on. Hopefully Tom will be there, and we will bring one special guest, and we will talk about the game. So that will be great. Hope you will tune in 9 p.m. UK.
Please do forget. And thank you everyone for retweeting, everyone that's contributing with Rasmus Mainoo, with your memberships, man. You're a legend. Everyone that became a member, thank Rasmus Mainoo in the chat. We have super chats from Alien Tenno. We had super chats from Liljenberg from Sweden. What else do we have? Anyone, all the members, all the moderators, thank you for supporting. Mark, the producer as well. Thank you. We got something special going right now. 3-0. The kids are cooking. It's the new kids in the block. That's the positive.
Mick, before we go, I just want to thank everybody who retweeted. Stu Wally, Luan France, Matt, Rushy Matt, and Mark Biggs. We had Mervin Howe and Jova. Who else? Admiral Drex also retweeted. So thank you guys for retweeting and getting us out to a bigger audience.
Thank you so much, and it's time to close the shop. I hope you will fall asleep smiling like a baby, like sleep like a baby and wake up fresh, and let me know tomorrow how does it feel to be a Manchester United supporter this Monday. Guys, thank you so much. Jarvis, Mick here, and go over to Nerdin's channel, Mr. Real Man United Real Therapy, and you might see me there. If you send me the link, I'm more than happy to come on. I haven't been on Nerd's show, but go and check out Jarvis and support also Poppy, Football Power Hour. Be nice to each other on socials. And that's all, folks. Thank you for watching. And we should see.
Before you say, I just want to say that I have put the link to United Real Therapy in the comment section. So here it is. Just push the link and you will be directed directly to the show. It starts in 5 minutes time.
Thank you. Guys, thank you for watching. And before we continue, that's it for me. That's it for Jarvis. This is a small little like button video that we want to play. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you at Nerdin's channel. Cheers, guys.
So it's come to our attention that about 90% of you on YouTube have not yet learned how to smash the like button. What? So today, we're going to learn.
No! God,
are you ready?
Please, no! No!
All right.
No!
And that is how you smash the like button. Hit the like button. What did I say?
Hit the like button.
Exactly. Don't forget it.
Nice. Good night, people. That's all, folks. See you later.
See you.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.